who's going to magical Bunnings?
Me.
I'm going to check if they got snags.
And they want to go get stuff for the hydroponic system. Yavelda's going to see if they have magical snags. I have the money.
Yes.
I'll come along.
And does anyone else want to join? Is everyone going to magical Bunnings?
No, I'm not coming.
I'm keen to get off the ship.
Then no, you come with me.
I need to blow my nose real quick.
Well,
As you see, I pop back around the corner and it's the sort of wiry, spiky-headed Marcus.
I would like to go and see what the Undercity is like here.
I would like to do that too.
Okay. Well, why would you say so?
Good.
We can arrange for that, I'm sure.
I'd tag along with these guys as well.
Oh, okay.
These two.
Yeah, these goobers.
Alright, let's put it in 3 and 4.
Alright, well, since Devin's not here, we'll start with the Undercity again.
Well, you are going to have to lead the way. You will know best where to go.
Michaeli, Davio, Marcus, and Arigala.
They heft up their tool bag and head.
As you make it through the plantations and vineyards into the...
Yeah, it's a while to get to the sort of the main cities.
Yeah. You can see that there's sort of like this like portcullis gate that's being lifted and lowered, just like in human height, just to let people in.
It's not checking each person on entry, is it?
Yeah.
Is this place that locked down at the moment? I don't think so. Can I?
It's not like super critical. Like show us all of your like ID and stuff. It's more just like
Pat down.
It's more just like what are you here for? How long do you expect to stay?
Any weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stride up to the front of it then and walks in and just looks like one of the most average tired labourers there is. And if asked, his response will be work, and it's like until the work's done.
Right, and this lot with you?
Unfortunately.
Name
Marcus.
and the lot.
I'm not there.
Davio.
Yes, I do.
Very good. You here for the same job or your own endeavours at the city?
Here to help out, yes.
I'm escorting him.
Picking up supplies.
Very well. Any weapons to declare?
No.
I don't believe so.
No.
No.
Everyone roll me a d20. Just flat.
oh, what did I roll?
8.
16.
This is a 10.
10.
14.
What do you get?
16.
What'd you roll?
14.
10. 8.
Gestures at Michaeli. So I'll need you to come with me. The rest of you, if you could just wait here, please.
It's an airport all over again. You're probably used to this.
You're gonna pull out painting. Painting.
Yeah,
They're all of the ocean.
Leaves the drow there.
Alright.
Drow's alright, he's okay.
Yeah.
In terms of, in this nation, by the way, in terms of weapons and contraband, firearms are far less standard fare for everyone to carry than it is in Southron, and they need to be licensed, don't they? Gotcha. I will... Yeah, Marcus doesn't even look back at you, he just keeps walking.
Yeah, you did ask you to wait there.
Oh, he asked us to wait?
Yeah, because you're together.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Arms placed. Arms out, please, sir.
Reading spells or anything.
Fireball at feet. It's time. It's time.
Conceal contraband.
Is it called
I cast.
wrist pocket?
Why does it only
Flesh to
affect
explosion.
creatures and not
Yes.
objects?
Well, you can't
Well, you're
teleport
gonna cast
because you're in
animate.
the danger right now, and you can't teleport out of danger. You can only teleport into it.
Calm emotions.
So you have to cast Fireball, and then he'll be able to teleport to you.
To me, yeah.
Okay, can I do some sleight of hand bullshit as I'm walking with him?
Sure.
I hold my rod, dagger, and crossbow like behind me and just lend it to my mage hand.
Uh-huh.
And my mage hand just leaves it there with like Dovey or Wormtongue or something, and I continue walking.
Because I was going to say, there's like, there's no, there's no outward reaction.
Is it good?
Fucking 10 times speed of watch analysis theater starts playing with this busted voice. Yeah, seeing that, because like I've ignored it as a thing, but as a character, like fuck. As they do that, can I assist by like just like loudly dropping my tool bag and sighing to like to some level of distraction?
Sure. Roll a performance check.
Are you sure you're alright for work today, Marcus? You seem a bit out of sorts.
Am I doing anything?
Give me a second.
Okay.
That is a performance. What's my node benefits of 18?
You can roll a sleight of hand with an additional +2.
Is that good?
Marcus's distraction.
I forgot what gave me expertise in sleight of hand.
Take it.
The fact that you're on the thing.
Oh no, that's not expertise, that's just proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot it's bully because it's
I
custom.
have expertise in sleight of hand.
I just have
16.
a +12 to arcana nature. No expertise.
So you leave your weapons behind. Yeah, arm to your side, please.
Yeah.
Starts like sort of patting you down.
I've meanwhile scurried over, I've like kicked the bag across, and I presume the mage hand's got it close enough that I can then just walk over as I pick it up.
I'll have you also roll a sleight of hand.
It's very high.
It's a number between 1 and 400.
We use a 27. As he seamlessly sort of just, this invisible hand, he just grabs it. Spellcasters.
Any previous criminal convictions?
No, but do you expect people to say yes?
Well, we expect them to be honest.
Right. No, this is.
Why would you ask that?
Alright. Rejoin your group and you may enter the city.
Okay.
We'll quickly just jump over to the other group who is also trying to enter the city.
You've done this before, you know, but that's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Magic snags.
Yeah,
Oh
we're gonna
no,
get arrested.
snags.
Guys, again. Y'all.
Magic signs. Do. You've done this like
I need a
this will be our
flying in
third
or-
time now.
That's right.
Are there birds in the area?
Savron and
Cool.
the Ark, now here.
Are there any like
It's
cats
like
in the area?
badges if they were
Not
like
usually,
entering countries.
Should we make badges then for every country we visited?
I'm sure.
That was good.
Can I get your names, please?
Avery Windchime.
You voted Bulakesh.
I'm flying.
Oh, that's right.
Willie Day.
And purpose
I mean, I
of visit?
We are gathering supplies to go have a picnic.
I live here.
Any weapons to declare?
I have a pan flute. It's got pan in the name.
Cooking instrument.
If you get someone
Use
to
it
head
as
with
a
it.
weapon.
Declare your mum, I say. I know.
Me ma has used a pan before to hit me past.
You see, you would have said, "Holy shit!"
As the warm
Tell me
domestic
more about that later.
Explain so much.
I mean, what's the harm in me declaring these and then declare my hammer and my mace?
Okay.
I declare I own these.
How long do you expect to be in the city?
How long do you expect to you gonna say?
1 week.
Oh,
Oh wait, hold on. 2 weeks?
I think 1 week.
A week.
It might be less than that, but it depends on how long our picnic adventure goes for.
Roll a d20 both of you.
Natural 1, they fucking detain me.
That's a 6.
That's a 12.
They just let you on through.
Bye.
Was that just one person?
What?
Was that just one person we were speaking to?
Banding snag is all I say as I walk out. And I accidentally burp and then go, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that."
Should we have asked if they had magic snags at the magic warnings?
Wait, would I know this?
Yeah. The place you're probably headed to does have snags for purchase.
They have magic snags, I know it. I remember going there once with my mum and my dad. Funny story actually. One day when we went to Magic Bunnings and we got a magic snack, I was only a little kid, it was me and my brother, right? Me and my brother got snack. And he was like, can I get it extra large? And they were like, yeah, and it was like really, really big. You can see she's kind of glazed over. She's like, and we went to the like my favorite section. She started mumbling.
Yavalda, where are you going?
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, my bad.
Should I ask someone for directions? Excuse me, hi, person.
Yeah.
Which way to the magic bonnings where all the magic snags are?
Oh, snags, yeah. Right down the road, take a left, and then you'll see a big statue, and then take a right, and then you'll be there. There'll be a big line there.
Well, I guess everyone really likes magic snags, right?
Yeah.
We can also get
It's the only
dessert.
place you can get food in the city.
There's also some snacks you can get.
Everyone survives on bunnies.
I remember this. Me and my brother and my mum got real mad at us, right? Because, I thought the paint chip samples were like another snack you could eat. And me and my brother ate so many of them that my mum had to take us home.
Oh.
Yeah, we were only there to look at the plants and the, natives.
I can't even think about eating paint chips.
Well, if potato chips can exist, paint chips can exist.
So we should try them this time?
Oh, yeah, maybe. If the line's too long, we can eat paint chips instead.
I look up to try and find if I can see Jacques.
What are you looking at?
Oh, hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Apparently we go this way, and then take a left or something, and then there's a statue, and we turn right, and then there's gonna be a really big line at the place where we have to go to get the stuff that you're after.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered. My brother said that the more paint has lead in it, the more of a leader you become. So we had a competition to see how much we could eat.
Did you win?
Yeah. He got real mad at me for eating too much lead chips.
Well, I guess that's an ish him and not an issue.
Yeah. It's something like that. That's a good one. Now tell me more about your parents' fire frying pan.
Oh, it's something about the lines of they're playing pan, scissors, palette, and me pa accidentally picked scissors and me ma picked the pan, and she was like, "Catch this!" and she threw the pan and it hit me pa straight in the noggin. It was a bit funny.
That's
It's pan, scissors, what?
Pan, scissors, palette.
Palette.
Yeah.
This is a game I think we should play as a party, a team, a crew.
It's a fucking pan.
Just absolutely blast someone in the head with something.
Now that's the only time I've ever seen my parents do anything on that sort of scale. They love each other very much. So.
This conversation feels like an LSD trip.
My dad's in
When
human
does it not?
and my mum's in orc, so like One time she picked him up by the head, spun him around.
Did the head stay stationary and the body go woo?
Yeah.
Or did everything go like woo?
Funnily enough, he's kind of like a chicken where his head stabilized and his whole body moved.
Wow.
It's kind of fucked up.
It's just a joystick.
Yeah.
You arrive at the place, this lovely, immaculate, spotless looking building, with a, as described, line of about 60 to 70 people lined up for the gold coin snags. But you can see there's also just customers milling in and out, having purchased or looking to purchase hardware supplies and the like.
So what were we after again?
They have seeds.
Seeds? Yeah. Just a variety of seeds, yeah.
So like tobacco seeds, some crops like maybe potatoes and like other like greens. Is there anything like particularly like any funky seeds, like cool seeds? Magic seeds?
No, not here. It seems like very much just standard
Boring.
Garden store.
Any poppy seeds?
Yeah.
Cool. Any cocoa beans or coffee beans? I'm gonna look but not ask for weed seeds, but I assume no. Yeah, of course. Which should you put this on my list? And then some runestone viable stones.
Yeah, you can find them under actually.
Are we gonna make a garden and the hummingbird?
Yeah.
That's kind of exciting. I did enjoy a bit of gardening.
Yeah.
I can act like a tree in the garden if you like me to be like this.
That could be fun. What's the other one? Yeah, that's about it. Just some food and stuff.
Yes. Anything else that you want to look for here?
I'm gonna take. Oh, sorry.
You go first. I'm thinking.
Yvoda kind of goes to like the paint section. We're just looking
No.
for something. And you just see her.
Paint.
There's
Yeah.
nothing rumbles.
Yeah. My tummy town is rumbling.
You
And
can
she-
see there's like two kobolds midst discussion, and they're like,
No, that one will taste the best.
You've got connoisseurs.
We just got chromed lips.
What's going on down here?
Well, my compatriot and I are trying to decide whether not quite lavender or simply blue would taste better.
Her brother's ghost just comes into her like, that's what was you and say, no one heard me say that, right?
Oh my god!
So I'm gonna leave the campaign after this.
"What did you say?"
Don't repeat it. Keep going.
No.
You go. You can watch back the stream.
I choked and didn't say anything. There happens to be what's that thing called where like
Freudian slip.
not a Freudian slip, but you know when like there's like a pulse of energy in it, just like electricity explodes.
EMP.
An EMP happened as I spoke, and no one knew what I said. No, okay, her
Well, the EMP
brother.
would only make your arm stop
Her
working.
brother enters the
building.
space, and he possesses her, and so they're like Arian and Davir, and it's not anything like I said. It is in fact not in fact like
Ah,
that.
I see. I understand what was said.
Her eyes is she enters the avatar state, and she goes. Simply lavender has a nice, unique texture. Subtle, but refined. But blue. Well, if you're looking to be daring and challenging, that's the one to go for. Now, it depends on what else we're dining on tonight. Uber Umber is what that would really complement the lavender.
See, my personal favorite is, and he just used to like where the yellows and the greens are. This one, and it's titled yellow is it me you're looking for?
Ooh, pair that with blue, a little bit of simply red, and I would also add Bungle House blue.
See, I like the yellow that my friend here has pointed out, but it's a bit too citrusy. I prefer blonde, James blonde.
There is a Ratatouille like scene where she's mixing these like paint chips, and from out of nowhere, cigar smoke. There is a platter of what looks like a fine like dinner, like a salad, chips, like some meat. And it's all just paint chips. She says, "Feast."
Bailey would be proud until he starts seeing them eat it.
Yippee! Oh no.
The two kobolds go over to the counter of the paint section, and they knock on the cider, and then one of the employees comes out. Yes.
Would I be able to get a sample of Simply Grey?
Yes. What size of sample are you looking? And the kobold just slams down a shot glass.
That's so funny.
Yes, of course. So pours out this like sort of like. This is a common occurrence here.
That's so funny.
Pours out this like slaty grey liquid into the shot glass. Looking to redecorate?
Something like that, yes.
The average intelligence of this town is 8.
Average.
Yeah.
It's not average.
There's someone up there. It's just one person pulling it
Now
up.
that we're here, it's gone up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2-8.
The employee just looks like deadpan.
There's a quarantine engine.
So while they're too busy doing that, Yvonne's in the back. She's grabbing a handful of like the pink paint chips and I don't have any money to actually buy anything useful. I'm just tearing paint chips.
Wait here. Couldn't afford sausage. I hate this.
I'm 4 cents short. So easy to have to do.
We've got like the little like swatches that like show you like what colour it comes out as after you use eating those.
That's what I assumed that she was on about, like the paint cards.
Yeah, paint cards.
Excuse me, you do seem like a paint connoisseur of exquisite taste. What are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on this one? And he lifts up a paint swatch on titled "Suspiciously Red."
Oh. You watch as Yvonne goes Avatar state and slightly levitates up the air, and like her voice slightly resembling her brother's. It's just like, I have not had this in many years. This was his favourite, and I grab it.
Excuse me, ma'am. One shot of suspiciously red for the lady.
Oh.
Passes over a shot of suspiciously red to you.
Memories flash past. Just down.
And with lone tears.
Single tear.
The kobold bought you a drink. Are you going to pursue this?
Yes. The tear just onto the ground. And like my brother's ghost is in their bag and he does like the nod.
Go get him.
Credits
Thought you
roll.
will. You really
You
are.
drink it?
Yeah.
Tastes like paint.
Damn, that's crazy.
I thought you were feeding her Aether, to be honest.
That would be funny as all fuck.
Tastes like paint.
Has the same energy as the box, just having like dead dog that didn't eat on the outside. And you're like, oh,
If it
don't
looks
know
like
what
a
I
duck,
expected. It was indeed.
it
Paint.
sounds like a duck.
What are you guys' names?
Schmorple?
I hate these things so much.
And
Well, that's it. We are collectively known as Schmorple.
Alright. Well,
I think I broke it.
if you ever need
That's fucking funny. I hate it.
well, Shimorple, I have no business card, no calling card, but if you ever need advice on what to pair with a suspicious red or a volcanic green, you know where to find me.
It's like a Batman monologue.
Comically like,
business card.
if they look away for a second, look back, she's got the comically like cigar and she just and they turn around, she's gone. And I'm back with you guys. Hey guys.
With red paint dribbling down her face.
Hey guys.
Amber's got like a chef's outfit on, and she's walking out of like a kid's playhouse with like a pile of cream puffs, and she's just started to walk around to all the customers like,
Would you take care of a cream puff?
What?
Would you take care of a cream puff?
and she's like jumping around.
Free?
Free?
Yeah, dollars.
The hustle.
That's so good.
As soon as they've bitten into it.
Another satisfied customer.
Yeah.
How many people do I talk to?
We're the tourists.
18.
Coming to their country to trap them.
Wait,
Okay.
you're just gonna put in a fucking insurance claim against them if we store at this rate.
Would you take care of a cream puff, Yolanda?
I gently pluck one, kind of wipe the paint, put it on the cream puff and then eat it.
Don't ruin the flavour, man. Your palate.
He would have loved this. My brother, and I keep thinking his name's Ingram, and I don't think that's really his name. It's Imran. Oh my goodness. Imran would have loved this. Pairs nicely with suspicious ones.
That's good to know. Would you take care of a cream puff shop?
Are you going to charge me for it?
No.
Okay. Take 2.
I actually don't have anything I need to buy here at the moment. I've only got 96 silver.
I just found like a sunflower, so I'm just gonna bring it back.
No, that works. Yeah.
Do you need to go paint that or something?
I think so, yeah. How much?
How much is all of the plus a sunflower,
That's a sunflower.
and then deduct how many free dollars I got.
Of course.
It's literally free money.
It will come to 1 gold, 5 silver.
1 gold, 5 silver. What a steal!
As you guys are going to the register to pay, Yavaldi, you see the kobolds again. They're like, if you want to get into some of the harder stuff, contact me.
Cream puff?
Acrylics,
Acrylics.
oil based, watercolor.
Oil? Well, oil's my second favourite drink.
Yolanda, should I offer them a cream puff?
Are you going to charge them?
I don't think they'll
Well,
like
if they're your friends, I won't charge them anything.
Their name's Smallpool. They pair nicely with their dinner.
A schmorple, and Yolanda said this would pair nicely with your dinner. Here you go. If you add some suspiciously red to it, it's meant to taste really nice.
So you start drizzling suspiciously red on like one with ketchup.
Something that Imran would really like.
It takes me back.
Does it feel nostalgic to you?
Yeah!
Did you say something Ayn Rand would really like?
That's what your brother said. Her brother's
Oh.
name was.
And like, yeah, there's some forbidden stuff like gel emulsions, raw pigments.
Raw pigments! Oh goodness, I didn't mean to say that really loudly, my bad.
We are trying to be discreet here.
Do you have a card?
These guys talking about hardware supplies. This is their drugs. Everyone's like, "Oh, this is a hardware store. It's just normal."
Oh, she's
They reach into their bag and they pull out this coffee-stained, crinkly piece of paper with just the words in schnorkel in crayon, and they hand it to you.
Thank you. I'll be in touch.
Careful, it's our last one. We ate all the rest of the crayons.
You know where to find us.
You don't.
Is there anything else?
My
that we
favourite
need to go
NPCs
over?
I've created today.
Did you get everything on the list?
Maybe
Highly
go past
plot
like a magic shop and see if there's any fun seeds in there, or
That would be
I don't
fun.
know.
You want to go find some magic stores with some seeds?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, we'll quickly turn our attention to the people looking into the underbelly of the city, which is Michaeli, Davio, Wormtongue, and Allegalo.
Pray tell, Davio, what are you hoping to find?
I am hoping to see if we can find more sources of Aether. The more that I can get, the more research I can do into it.
You're saying you've come here to do drugs?
I've come here to study drugs.
Try to explain that to a police officer.
I have no intention of ingesting it myself.
I mean, whatever.
That's half the science, isn't it?
No, it is not. There are many ways to find out the effects of something without testing it on yourself.
I am curious to see what it does, given your little two souls conundrum.
Well, I can't remember if I've already done it at some point, but I don't think I have. And I do not plan to, because if it has any damaging effects, in fact, it seems to have some sort of boosting effect, which, if that is the case, that might be bad for me. There's already two souls currently inhabited in this one brain. If it boosts both of them at the same time, my brain might well explode.
Or you could quite possibly hedge out the other one. If you boost yourself as Davio.
You're the one with magic after all.
It is true.
This is a great hypothesis, but I do not buy it.
Maybe I just want to see you do drugs.
Right now,
You don't buy a hypothesis. It's meant to be speculation.
Right now, my priority is to figure out Aether and see if I can make something that is a form of artificial Aether that we can get easier hold of, and then I can incorporate it into Shanra's design.
Well, and this is me taking liberty with this. Yeah, I guess. Is there anything that I can give them about Aether supplies in the city, or do you want me to make something up and then go with it?
Roll a history check.
It's a 7, so it's probably a 10. No, it won't be a 10, it'll be an 8, because I'm not proficient in history.
You do know, Davio, that going into the black, seedy underbelly of the city, there's probably someone selling, like, living, preserved brains. Again, we could go with my idea still, where we supplement Shanra's mind with an auxiliary one, just to take the brunt of it, rather than rely on a consumable.
Look, it's been many months since we've played, but I think there was a reason I didn't go with that.
It's because you were boo-hoo ethics.
I don't think it was just boo-hoo ethics.
It really was. And I'm disappointed in you. And I haven't let it go because it's been like 2 days.
No, I believe it is. We do not need to get rid of. Why can't I say the word rid? It has a D in it, not a T. That we do not need to get rid of ethics if we have an alternative, and currently we do.
As I said, we're going into the black, seedy underbelly to buy something illegal. Like, where's the line?
It is not worth speaking to you about this, because your lines are very different from other people's lines. And if I am the one telling you that, there is something wrong.
The cake of beans.
They do make it. But I assure you that I'm happy to dabble in the legally ambiguous, but we'd rather steer clear of the morally ambiguous activities, if that makes sense. I'm sure it's a subtle distinction. I wouldn't expect you to understand it, but in the meantime,
What?
let's see if we can maybe evade the authorities and tax collectors, and preferably not deal with people who we have to kill.
You go to the black market, you go to the Aether shop, you buy some Aether. You go to the black market, you go to the organ shop, you buy an organ. What's the fucking saying?
You're not wrong, but in the meantime, is there something I can tell them?
Oh yes. Sorry, I thought you were still having your ethics conversation.
You're
That'd
correct.
be heavy to carry around an organ.
What's that?
It'd be heavy to carry around.
Give me the whole church.
Yeah,
Not
we'll,
really,
yeah.
no.
An
We'll
organ?
have to just get a keyboard.
Yeah.
Because
That's
they can
probably
like
a better idea.
simulate it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm religious enough to like carry a church with me either as well, you know.
With a 8, any previous CD contacts you would have had are probably not contactable anymore. Only like lukewarm dead ends that would potentially lead to something, but they would require like some time or investment or something.
CD contacts, what they do get burned.
What?
Oh shit! I love
I
it.
didn't hear what you said.
CD contacts, what they do get burned.
Got him there.
Can you at least point to the right places to ask around?
That I can do. Because the beautiful thing about this sort of place is that places build up a reputation, and that reputation doesn't go away, not for a long time. I can't give you anyone directly, but I can certainly help you find a place to find the right person. That being said, expect to be judged for the way you look.
Can I use? Well, firstly, I take out a chunk of Uvalda's breakfast, just like a small piece like that, and I go like,
Poison is
Nathalie, can you ingest this?
What is it again?
It's something Uvalda made this morning. I need to test something.
If it's the beans, I fed it all to the plant.
fucking beans.
Well, it's only a small piece.
Fine.
Okay. So I'm using Susano, Davia's arcane senses. So the bit of Aether that he just ingested is with arcane senses. Is there like with the detect magic essentially? Is there any difference looking at Nathalie? Do I see anything that would be able to...
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Oh yeah, I'm probably terrible at that, aren't I?
Guys, ethics spikes in the baby's food.
Oh, natural 1 for a -1.
Nathalie is so inherently magical, there's no change.
Okay.
Do I feel anything?
Yeah.
It's like it's a dot of Aether.
Yeah, the next spell you cast will be leveled up by 1 level.
Okay. Do I know why?
No.
Okay.
I microdosed you.
I probably would have punched you if I knew why.
If you're trying to find people under the effects of that substance, that I can probably find.
Do you think you can?
You're looking for addicts, aren't you?
I suppose so.
There's no shortage of them in any city. They're just better hidden for most parts.
Well, I am terrible at looking for them, so I would appreciate it.
See if I can find either a space where I know Aether would have been traded, or the sort of place that has that reputation, or the equivalent in a slum, the sort of the literal underbelly where the sort of people above get rid of the people below because they don't want them inside, so that they can try the same trick on the night.
So the thing is, Aether is the sort of like when it's taken as a drug, Aether is a rich person's drug.
Yeah, that's what.
If you're checking the underbelly of the city, like the
you won't find
much of it there.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's where all of like your basic drugs exist. Roll a investigation or persuasion check, whichever you prefer.
Can I help with that with the knowledge of you won't find Aether here, but you might find connections to the people who produce it? Because
No, it'll be important here because this is a trade city. Like, there's a lot of it. They won't make it.
Can I hit you with an enhance ability bardic inspiration?
Say less.
Which one are you doing, by the way?
I'm just checking.
Matters.
It also
it
matters
would
for me.
We said
Really does.
persuasion or investigation. You said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with persuasion because the whole way that definitely the way that Wormtongue would conduct themselves is not by looking around; it's by asking.
Yeah, so 2d20s, 2d8s,
Jesus Christ!
and take the higher of
Both stats.
yeah, both sets, yeah.
Cool. That is a 23, 24 on investigation.
You only have a +1 to investigation.
Yes.
Wait, investigation or persuasion?
Investigation. Wait, sorry, the persuasion. We said persuasion, so it's a 26. You're correct. Wait, 23. Fucking hell.
Make a fucking mind.
23.
What's your character?
Roll 23.
Plus 2.
25.
5. Thank you.
So it was neither of the options you gave me.
Yeah, statistically speaking, I was right.
Yeah. Milligram, baby.
The four of you spend about half a day just sort of interacting with and sort of talking your way up the social ladder of various bars and taverns until around mid-morning-ish. Sorry, what time did you say it was? One of you announced the time.
I said it
So
was
it-
just after lunchtime,
Okay, so
according
it
to
was
my stomach.
Because you were hungry.
According to my stomach, it was
Okay,
just
so
after
in which
lunchtime.
case, yeah, about let's say evening-ish, in the evening, you sort of talk your way into sort of a more premium,
Like a traders' hall or investors' guild or
No,
a
it's-
gentleman's club.
yeah, like a gentleman's club, like a hookah bar, or like yeah, like lots of pipes and
Okay, so yeah, like the high class but very normalized drugs there, but with the undertone of but what if we have other stuff?
yeah,
And you know they're all playing Tito.
oh yeah. Casino tables aligned to the top with Tito.
How busy is the place?
Fairly busy actually at this time of evening. You can see that
High energy or low energy? Like lots of people sitting around lazily or people energetic?
where you are in the sort of the main hall, sort of the casino hall, it seems to be a bit higher energy. And then in the far back, again following those principles of casino and bar design, no hard corners, no decision friction. Right at the back is like this circular like chaise lounge that sort of covers the entire back semicircular room, and then there's different tables sort of lined everywhere. And you can see this rather plump businessman, looks maybe 50 or 60, seems to be an orc, and is surrounded by other business-looking type, or sort of needier.
Looks to be a trade baron sort of creature.
Yeah, and then beyond that, he's surrounded with just like pretty men and women just flitting around doing his bidding. And you can see that he seems to be in the middle of some sort of like anecdotal story, and all of his business crew and the people that are trying to appease him are just laughing, even if it's not very funny.
She's always there.
Do I know this creature or not?
Not
really.
Roll a history check.
Get that one. It's low again. It's a 6.
No idea.
No, I don't think so. I'm regretting coming dressed as I am. Gestures down, not just to the sort of boiler and stubs that Marcus wears, but the rest of the appearance. This is not the sort of establishment I can examine at the moment. I fear you may have to do some of your own negotiating in time. Oh,
I
fuck.
don't really know what to do. Alright, what are they saying?
Roll perception check.
I love dildos.
Yes, well, I'm not any better.
I got a decent one. I can listen in, but I can't do it. I don't think I can actually commit to the conversation much because they'll look at me and be like, "Ooh, working class."
It is a 9.
Mine is a 22.
Currently, he is in conversation about some very troubling woes that he ran into while trying to purchase his 5th yacht.
God, I hate when that happens.
I
They're
know.
like, you've got 4. Why do you need a 5th one? I'm all like, well, them's the breaks, I guess. I need it for my Friday nights.
But yeah, you can see this guy is
10
like,
minutes for a stand-up.
this guy hasn't put in an ounce of hard work in maybe the last 25 to 30 years. He's lazed back in his lounge with like his arm around like two like very attractive attendants, and he's like rather plump, and he's just like, I was at the dealership and we were discussing, and this young man had clearly never made a commission in his life. He was talking to me as if, well, he was the one, negotiating the terms. It was, everyone just sort of laughs instantly. Looks at a lot of you.
So he's at a Theater of the Mind. Where is he standing?
He's seated in like this semicircular chaise lounge at the back of the bar.
Okay.
With everyone sort
and
of
everyone's
congregating to him.
Okay.
Like
Well, I'm just
everyone-
gonna sort of like blend within this crowd of people.
Yeah.
Um,
And yeah, he's just sort of telling like an anecdote about like this incredibly rude customer service attendant that just didn't know what they were doing.
He's a Karen, I love it. Can I see?
I might try my luck. See how we go.
Suggestions. Don't interact with him directly. Use his distraction to talk to the people that are paying attention to him. Because some of them will be very good at making him happy, and if we ask the right questions, they'll make us happy too. Don't get called out by him. Just the second he says your name, every one of them, I'll go to the whole circle, will be looking at you.
Avian, by the way. Shake his hand.
You said there's like a crowd around him?
When I say crowd, it's like 15 to 20 people.
And they also...
I imagine they've got a couple of their
So
own tables.
it's either like people that work for him or people that are trying to buy his favor in their businesses. So you can see there are lesser merchants and business folk that are like trying to get their say in, and they give Avian like a filthy glance, who's basically just jumped the queue. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Takes your hand, pudgy fingers, sort of like sweaty and clammy, grab yours, and he's just like, and what can I do for you?
Oh, I'm just here to learn. You seem like you have a lot of wisdom.
And the fact that you're here listening, it means that you may one day share that wisdom too. Everyone laughs.
Can I just go? I'm just pushing through the crowd as inconspicuously as possible, picking up glasses, and A, keeping an eye out for, my God, what the fuck did you just do? And B, seeing if anyone is giving you a particularly dirty look.
So pretty much everyone that was here to earn his favor is giving Avian like a death glare. Because she's just walked in and jumped at you basically.
Anyone with obvious weapons that are about to club them, or not yet?
A lot of the people here are armed. No one's reaching for their weapons yet.
Enjoy.
I'm gonna come up to like one of the people who look like they work for him, sort of behind, rest my hand on their shoulder, sounding slightly tipsy on purpose. What a stuck-up cunt, right? You deserve one of those yachts. I'm not saying this that loudly, only so that person can hear me.
Roll a performance or
Persuasion?
Yeah, you can pick.
I will see if I remember. Nice performance. It will be a persuasion. Well, 23.
Nice.
Yeah, this tabaxi turns to you. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Oops.
some light entertainment.
Yeah, he's a bit of a prick, but he pays the bills, so.
What do you do for him?
Oh, the dirty work that he isn't willing to do, you know.
Pass behind you and hand you a drink that I've swiped from someone else's table to pass up to them.
And you are?
I grab the drink from behind me and hold it up to him. Nate.
Nate.
So does that mean you're part of his red magic business?
Sorry, could you repeat that, please? I didn't hear you.
Does that mean you're part of his red magic business?
Amongst other things.
Well, we're working for the same guy. I'm just wondering what the fuck he does with all that. I keep hearing things from others. It's such a high up thing that you don't get to know much about it from people like us, you know? I'm slowly trying to walk him to the bar as I'm talking to him.
I'm floating around like a ghost in boiler suit, like every now and then just stealing someone else's drink and handing it to Nephali to pass off to the tabaxi. And every now and then deciding I have to quickly upend the table and sweep the floor under it to keep half the crowd that are glaring at Avian, yeah, to like block their line of sight. So sorry, just...
Can I cast... I'm trying to find where the fuck it is. Davio's... I can't see it here, but it's Davio's Aquatic Authority, that's what it's called. Which is control water. I want to have one of the people on the other side of him from me spill their drink onto him.
Oh, okay. What, like just anyone?
Yeah, it doesn't matter who. Just like just so that he's got a stain on his shirt that he'll have to deal with.
Okay. Are you trying to do this subtly?
Yes, please. I would love to.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Can I give them advantage with my interference? Or not really?
If you're helping Nephali, then no.
No, good point.
Okay. That is a 6.
Through the various inebriated or just uncaring folk, no one notices you cast this spell. Or so you think.
Okay. Fair enough.
One of the people that was sort of there to like vie for his favor sort of stumbles as they try to catch their drink that's sort of flowing upwards unnaturally, and it spills out onto him. Get out.
No, you don't want to be a part of that. You know what it's like when he gets angry. Let's go to the bar.
Oh my goodness, that is horrible. Here, come, let's go to the bathroom. We can clean that up. Move out of the way. Come on, Pat.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
He's just met you.
And this is crazy.
I know.
But here's my persuasion. 10.
he sort of like flaps his hand at you and just sort of like pinches at his chest and sort of draws the water out.
Oh, you're fine? You're all good?
Still wants him gone, just kind of waves at security. Security plus. No, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And stay out! Anyway, before that Rube interrupted us.
Look. Success invites danger. If you wish to be successful, you have to grapple with the fact that some people are envious of that success. Some people are not wanting to do what it really takes to achieve it.
So true.
But it takes a great deal of ambition and decisiveness to take that ambition and to mold it into something worth being proud of.
Very true.
You hear a scoff and a psh as I drop a glass to the side of them at those words. Oh, so sorry. Never get that.
Casting message. And this is the bit where you say, and would you be willing to lead us to that success?
And would you be willing to lead us to that success?
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
Yeah, because it's Arle's words.
Use.
Natural 20! For a 21.
I just glow daggers at him.
Of course, my dear. With enough time and plenty of training, I believe any one of you here could be as successful as I have been.
Oh, let me write this down. I reach into my vest pocket and pull out a quill, but as I do, I very purposefully have it get caught on one of the vials of Aether, so that drops out of my pocket, and I very quickly scoop it up. But I'm doing it in a way that it's clearly dropping in front of him so he can see it. I scoop it up, and I'm trying to see if he has any reaction to seeing a vial of Aether.
Roll an insight check.
Okay.
You may also do the same if you'd like.
Okay.
Will a 3 do it?
Oh, absolutely.
What about a... Oh, that's maybe double digits. Hang on. Big money.
Roll.
I'm proficient in insight, which is why it's a
14.
14.
He does sort of take pause in his words as he sees the vial sort of fall out and then hastily pick back up. Let's take a brief interlude, everyone. It's been lovely. Let me get myself properly fixed up with a change of shirt. You and
Yes, sir?
yes. Come with.
I'm gonna cast a cheeky detect thoughts.
Surface level thoughts.
For now.
Business opportunity. Belies this person's attitude belies inexperience, but their words are crafted. He's assessing Arbion.
Message. Play the game. He's interested. It's possible. He's looking to sell.
Ooh, over and out.
I like that you can reply.
Yeah, with message.
To send it.
Oh, sending.
Well, yeah, it's both. Both you can
Is it
have
both? I
Yeah.
forget.
Sending is 25 words, and
No,
message is just
messages-
a message, a short message.
Oh, yeah, you can reply.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why sending when you
for
can just
now.
message?
yeah it is message. So,
Okay.
yeah,
So
no.
you're saying it's like a fourth, fifth level spell.
Yeah.
Sending
Sending's on third, yeah.
Yeah.
Interplane and communication.
Being your wire, okay?
Okay, well, I follow Mr. Businessman.
What's going on with the tabaxi, by the way?
Yeah, the tabaxi sort of turns to you and is like, and so what's going on?
Well,
No one comes into here without one. I can't see hearing anyway.
in this kind of business, we saw the guy who spilled the wine. He'll sack you or worse for the smallest shit. So, I'm just making an anonymous friend within the same business.
Very good, Ned.
I'm sure you could use the same.
And the sixth replacement is in as many months, and I do not intend to let it get to 7.
Good.
As I glide past him, you've got to be careful. You find yourself sweeping floors otherwise.
You seem to found a business partner. What do they do with that stuff?
All sorts. But amongst which, keeping the elite placated.
Now I know it's for the elite. I'm not a part of that right now. I'm not a part of just buying and selling right now, but I was at a different place. They have very centralized locations to make it, and they spread it very far to make sure it's not traceable. But if the guy who's doing it is right here, that has to be nearby, right?
We don't operate on a centralized system, and we certainly do not keep our production or merchandise anywhere close to where the suspicion lies. The suspicion lies where the money is. So we've got to keep the money separate from the production separate from the man, and the man separate from the goods. Again, I do all the dirty stuff.
What's he made you do so far?
Oh, no. Distribution, overseeing production, getting interested buyers. The other thing that was very, very important in this business, and you can see it's not like blackout drunk, like full out drunk, but definitely inebriated. The other thing that is very, very important in this line of work is creating the promise of scarcity.
The promise of scarcity.
Yes, the product isn't scarce. I mean, it's difficult to produce, yes, but nowhere near as much as we make it out to be. Yes.
So you can control who has it better?
And so that we can charge a hefty premium for its scarcity. It's all about the illusion of how much is out there, not the actual number. No one cares about the actual numbers other than me and some other dedicated folk, but
if you spread the word of something that only the elite can truly enjoy, without any real evidence otherwise, they just gobble it up. They just need to have it. And it is so satisfying.
They must think they deserve it, given their status.
I remain an impartial party, sort of doing as I'm told, but slipping in my personal brand of fun.
Does seem like the only way you can get entertainment out of this stuff.
Mm.
Do you think... Could I get any names?
Not today, my friend, not today.
Can I...
I'll give you this one for free though, because he was recently outed in a major scandal.
Camera, by the way.
You hear about that stuck-up prick? As that was part of Salvador's majocracy. Well, I think he bit off more than he could chew because, well, he became a public risk and also lost his position because of his involvement in the stuff, which I think is just absolutely fucking hilarious.
The image he put up is way too perfect.
Hmm?
The image he put up is way too perfect. He was bound to be in deep in some shit or another.
Yes.
You say not today. Does that mean you need more time?
Yes, well, time, trust, a whole handful of factors, and probably when I'm less utterly smashed, then maybe I can make a better judgment.
How about tonight?
Maybe. Maybe if business, if yes, just aware, the author sitting, if he gets done with his anecdotes and I find some free time to myself, maybe. No promises though.
Good enough for me. Giving me a lot already. And yeah, Riley's just gonna stick beside this guy for the whole time.
Can I side lob to also when you said the head of the Matrop or one of the prime members of the Matrocracy in Salvaron, just so I'm making sure Salvaron's where we came from earlier. Got the caught up in scandal. Sorry, new place to
Yeah.
It's not much Mage Dimitri, is it?
No.
There you go. But can I sidle up to one of the tables of sycophants that were hoarding around this guy? Could you just remind me quickly, that portly orc gentleman, what was his name again?
Goes by the name of Tarod. T-A-R-O-D.
Would Mr. Tarot like to use any of our cleaning services, given that he seems to have served himself?
I'm sure that he'll let his whims and wants be known to you if he needs them.
Very good.
In the interim, he initially is sort of beelining towards where the sort of restrooms are, but then he sort of turns off a different way and starts heading up a flight of stairs, not really looking back at you, just expecting that you'll be following.
I just keep following.
Yeah, he has this sort of opulent tailcoat embroidered with sort of like gold thread, and it's like sort
sort of like a suede material, black with gold sort of threading. Sort of heads up the stairs. And as you
There's clearly like a private area.
yeah, it's like there's like two like burly looking bouncers at the bottom of these stairs, and they don't even bat an eye as he walks by, and as you're walking up behind him, they sort of like inspect you to see if there's any immediately visible like weapons or stuff like that. But given that you're accompanied by him, they don't even bother you because that would be bothering him and his business. They just let you up the flight of stairs. And as you go up the stairs, it's sort of dizzying. He doesn't look. He under several drinks doesn't seem to be fazed by this, but it is a bit dizzying for you. You spend what's like 5 to 10 minutes walking upstairs, but when you approach this building, it was at most a 2-story place. As he comes to this large set of double doors, he just pushes them open, and now you are looking over the town of Felderlin from a much higher vantage point. Maybe like 10, 12 stories up.
Wow, quite the view.
Yes, well, I like to see the fruits of my labor in real time.
Is there something you needed, sir?
No, but I believe that there was something you needed.
Is there? Well, other than your wisdom, of course.
Well, while the rest of my entourage thought you some babbling fool, I do understand that you are a customer.
Of what, sir?
A particularly restricted product.
I'm just picturing like reaching into your coat together. Grease ball.
I'm afraid you're going to have to be more specific. I'm a customer of many things. I recently bought a cabbage.
My cabbages!
All the cabbages fall out of his jacket like shit.
He's just the CEO of Cabbage Corp.
It's lied about cabbages. Does that make the footage?
He sort of just like gestures out to you, sort of like in a handshake, but sort of like flicks his fingers towards him and mage handing out that vial of Aether. Just sort of held between the two of you at a midpoint.
I assume I wasn't allowed up.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like between the two of you at the midpoint, it's just hovering there in mage hand.
Oh, that brother.
Message to you. Bad news, Vesemir. I've lost Avian. Went into a private suite, couldn't follow.
For God's sakes. That's what we can do for him now. Getting them stirring up this much trouble will not go over well. I'm sure they can handle themselves or get kicked out.
Look, when I think about Avian, supervision is the first word that comes to mind. And though his intentions were businesslike, I still worry.
When I think about supervision of elders, the first thing that comes to mind, but that might be different strokes.
Because my vision's real super. Everyone's jealous of me.
I didn't say that. When I think Avian, I think supervision.
Yeah,
I think supervision
sorry.
when I think Yvelda as well.
Point being,
They both need it.
there's nothing we can do. Unless you want to try and go up there and push through who knows how much security.
Not my specialty.
Yeah, not mine either. But Avian's tough enough to hold their own. Worst comes to worst, they'll blunder through conversation, get kicked out, and then blacklisted from buying Aether in the city.
Oh, good.
Probably won't die. You never can tell. In any case, I'll see if I can loiter around and make sure that if they do turn up running, we've got a good chance to escape. As for you, make friends, I guess.
I suppose so. Sorry, cut back there.
Yeah. He just holds the vial halfway between the two of you with mage hand.
I smile and go, oh, that's brother. Take it back out of the air, just hold it in my fingers. Yes, well, you know, sometimes a person likes to partake. Take it back in.
You don't seem like the type to use such a substance.
Oh, don't I? That means. Does that mean I'm put together? Is that what you're saying?
Inexperienced.
Oh, I see. I think I'm just good at hiding it.
Perhaps. Clearly you've made it this far.
Did you need some?
I was under the assumption that you did.
Well, I'm always in the market if you're offering.
That I am.
Well, funnily enough, I am a tourist. I only came here recently, so my previous contacts are, well, not available to me right now, so this may be a match made in heaven.
Tell me, are you looking to buy and then redeal, or is this for consumption?
Oh, well,
Are you looking
if
to
you've got
undermine my
something
business?
particularly pure,
This could be arranged, but it will come with a hefty premium.
you don't think I'm good for it?
It's not that. I'm just more doing my due diligence and providing the disclaimer.
What was that, sorry?
Just doing my due diligence and providing the disclaimer that purity does attract a severe cost.
Well, what are we talking here? In terms of purity and how much?
Provide you with sort of like flicks out of hand and a ledger appears, sort of reviews it. Provide you 10 vials of 100% purity. 5,000 gold.
Well, I don't carry it on me, but
Wise.
if I was interested, how would we go about this?
I would require some down payments right now to confirm your interest. One promise of payment and is falling through is enough to teach me that lesson to trust blindly.
Well, say no more. I reach into my vest and slowly pull out Relio the Happy Frog. And I go, oops, hang on. And then I reach in and instead pull out my 70% vial. And I go, well, if I don't come back with the money you need, you'll just have more product.
Sort of spins it. You can see all of the impurities sort of being flung out to the sides with like this mage hand spinning it. You can see. Whoever was previously selling to you clearly doesn't know this stuff.
No.
That's what he's saying for some reason.
I'll hold this as collateral, and if you don't return, then sure, I'll just claim this. Be back in an hour. You know where to find me.
Back here in an hour.
Back in the shared space downstairs in an hour.
5,000 gold, you said?
5,000 gold, 10 vials of 100% purity.
I'm afraid it's in my other pants. Do you think perhaps We parked quite a long way away. Do you think perhaps we could do it tomorrow morning?
I have to upcharge you for that one.
Really?
Mm.
Is it inconvenient for you?
I have quite a many bid on my products. It might be gone by then, so if you want to put it on hold for that long, well, might cost you more.
About an extra 100 gold.
Well, let's see. Kind of pulls out the ledger again, looks over it. I've got someone who's offering 5,500 for it right now.
Is that so? Well, if you were so willing to sell it to me
You're here.
for 5,000,
You're here. I hope you have the funds with you.
very well. How about 5,750? And we will come back tomorrow morning. But I want to make sure I am getting it all in full at that time.
10 piles of 150 Aether will be provided for 5750.
Very well. I will see you then. Okay.
Kind of just waves you off downstairs.
I struck downstairs.
Does it take as long to get done as it does to get up?
Yeah.
Speaking of W.
I go downstairs, past the guards, I go into the main room, I approach wherever our group is vaguely congregated, and I go, I did it! I mean, right now we are down on Aether, we have less right now, technically.
Wait. What did you do?
Okay, so I made the deal, we can buy a bunch of Aether, really, really good Aether, like the best kind you can get, for 5,750 gold. Tomorrow morning.
Sorry, you've made a business deal
I've
From-
agreed to a business deal.
for money
I
that we
haven't made
don't.
it yet.
We don't have that's making a deal. We don't have that money.
Well, I was thinking either we get the money somehow, we figured out a way to do it, which is a lot of us and we're very smart people, so we might be able to figure it out, or perhaps we just come and take it. I mean, these are bad people.
I don't think that makes them any easier to fight.
I wonder how many unethical things it would take to make 5,000 gold in an hour.
Well,
Oh, sorry, this isn't Davia. Never mind.
Yes, I don't know what you're talking about, but I just think we are very proficient people. I think when we put our minds to it, we can figure it out. It was a very good opportunity. We really, really need
I agree. Just
some of the best, and this is the only thing he could take. I wanted to haggle him down, and I was going to do it with a children's book because it would have made me very excited. But as soon as I took it out, I didn't see his face light up, so I thought maybe that was a bad idea.
quite understandable. I think it's about time we find Avra and the rest of them, considering she's holding most of the funds.
Yes, that's true. I was also worried the entire time that I would switch back to Davio, because I don't think he can do a very good impression of me, and it would have been very strange.
I would have liked to say that he might have respected the scientific mind a bit more, but then again, he probably would have just been able to take advantage of Davio's eagerness. Oh God.
Dario's big eagerness.
I was going to say.
Okay, well, yeah, let's go back to the rest of them.
I swipe another drink off the table and finish it.
Anything any of you want to do before you leave? Before we turn back to the other group and see what they've been up to this time.
Can I ask around briefly about the trade families
I'm still with the
that are
town.
still running? Can I ask briefly about the trade families that are still running here?
Yeah.
Inquiring about a couple of them, including the Kapors, the Alderman, and the Budakish.
Yeah. Not much has changed since the last that you were here. One family has sort of risen up and usurped a long-standing family here, but other than that, not many shake-ups.
Okay. Is Tarot part of Tarot? Was that his name? Big Tarot?
Tarot, yeah.
Is he part of one of those, the big 2 or 3?
No, he's not one of the pre-existing families. He just operates on the side.
Okay.
So
he doesn't have his own long-standing things. He's just got a lot of business.
Yeah, he just saw a business opportunity, set up shop here, became even richer, set up an office.
I can see it. He's not got the old money. He's got the new money.
Yeah.
I respect those sorts.
Yeah.
Hello.
The Billakash, they're doing fine because they were hit with some financial instability, but they've mostly recovered and are slowly making a comeback. The aldermen, they are thriving. They did, in the relative scope of things, lose their prodigal son, but despite that mourning and that loss, they are on the comeback.
Always good to keep abreast of business in the city like this. I'll follow you guys out.
Alright, turning our attention, unless there was something else, turning our attention back to the 3 that were previously at the sort of warehouse. Where are you guys going now?
Magic shop?
Okay.
Magic shop.
Magic shop. Magic shop is the best place to go.
I cast spells and make magic. I love making lots of magic. Sing.
This is Halloween?
How much can I squeeze out of the tabaxi before he wants me to fuck off?
He doesn't ever want you to fuck up. He definitely gives you the gay vibe.
Oh.
He never wants you to fuck up, but he knows he understands the line between socializing and talking business. He never gives you any hard details. He sort of alludes to a bunch of stuff, but yeah, he definitely gives you the gay vibe, and he's definitely just trying to flirt with you.
Okay, then I show up next morning.
It took me a second. I got to the Oh!
Missing action. Go on.
To the door.
But do I also get any info? Or
Nothing actionable. He's not going to give you any actionable info within one night of talking. He understands. Like
No.
Yeah, there won't be much talking eventually.
I mean, it is. I want to try to get info out of him, but I guess he won't.
Maybe his bedroom will have info.
Yeah.
Check under those sheets.
Yeah, you gotta investigate.
Mend butt crack.
What?
Sorry.
Huh? What does that mean?
After Nathaniel's done with him. Mend the butt crack.
He might need it. He might need it.
Roll for it.
What is it, D20 or D12?
I'm not answering that.
Hold on, let me.
D100?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
2D10?
40-20.
It's the same as rolling for stats. 46 drift lowers.
I've had enough of this.
Magic shop.
Yeah. Magic shop.
Any specific type of magic shop or just?
Ideally something about nature stuff, like seeds and stuff that could be cool.
Just bear with you for once.
Do you want me to ask someone where to go? I still have 27 people I'm allowed to talk to out of here.
Why'd you put a limit on yourself?
Because I want to show that I can keep to my promises, and this is a great way for me to be able to challenge myself, oversharing.
I'll let you talk to unlimited people.
I put it into the atmosphere already. I can't take it out.
What's the limit?
50 people, and I spoke to at least 18 people while we were in the warehouse giving out cream puffs.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty good for me. Normally I talk to like 94, so I really had to limit my people talking skills there.
You arrive at what's this combination of like lemonade stall type setup, but next to like what looks like a sort of like small, almost druid's grove, and currently he's just sort of like doing very specific. This man's just doing very specific bonsai trimming.
Fucking
This guy was so weak.
Wasn't there a kobold that we met last campaign who was
We don't
obvious?
talk about him.
Sorry, kobold or a furbolg?
We don't talk about
Furbolg.
that furbolg.
He was such a stoner, wasn't he?
We
Yeah.
don't talk about him.
Right at the start of the campaign.
Times.
Oh, there was a. I can tell you later. You should talk to your druid person first.
But first, I just go, do you got any grapes?
beat me to it, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can watch the trick as well.
So
Probably somewhere. Yeah. So too. Not enough people understand. What can I do for you?
Do you have any anything like any crude like seeds or something? I'm trying to start like a little garden.
For sure, but what sort of seeds are you looking for? You're looking for like seeds that get you friends or seeds that get you
What do you have?
enemies? Huh?
What do you have?
Well, I've got this
Exploding
one.
seeds? Oh.
Holds up a packet. This one sort of, if you plant it, can cause a big light that can mark people, and then they can't really hide from them that well. I've got this one. This was the one I was referring to earlier. This one allows. I only have one seed of this type, but it's pretty cool. You put it into the ground, and over time, you'll get your own personal friend that will stick around and protect you for a little bit. Very good if you're in a bit of a pickle from the cops and you need a distraction. So there's that one. I've got this one. You ever like work a corporate job and you're just tired all the time and a little bit down in the dumps?
Looking at a 4 and 12 and an adventurer standing there blinking like
She's in a full 80s power business suit. Yeah, she understands.
Well, this one sort of instantly creates a tree, but if you sleep under the tree for like a couple of minutes, you're so chilling.
is that what you're looking for?
Maybe. How long does the tree last for?
For all of 5 minutes. But it gives you a killer
Just
night's
sleep
sleep.
under 6 minutes to get the effect.
You get a killer night's sleep.
Does any of them take your fancy so far?
And I think it depends on how much they cost.
What would be?
No, you can haggle.
What do you think a Forgotten Realms D&D euphemism for weed would be?
Do you have any of the do you have any like flumphing?
What? What'd you say?
Flumphing.
From Sing?
Flump seeing.
Fluff scene.
Flump.
Flump.
Yeah.
See?
Seeing.
Seeing.
Yeah.
What's that?
Ask Ale next time.
I got this one, which is like, so sometimes you're growing plants. Huh? Sometimes you're growing plants and you're like, this is too many plants. Or you walk somewhere and you're like, there's not, plants aren't supposed to be there. You plant this one next to the plants that aren't supposed to be there and it makes them go.
Being fine.
And
Did the
finally,
plant die?
I think so, yeah.
Excuse me. Do you have seeds for cool looking flowers?
cool looking flowers. I got this one that dribbles liquid nitrogen.
How much?
What?
It's an expensive one, but if you want it,
It's not that
I'm
those
listening.
moves cabbage.
this one's 450 gold.
Oh, sorry, I bet. As soon as I hear gold, I go deaf. How much do you have a plant that grows like little buds instead of flowers, and they're like, you know, some of them can make you feel really like good, and some of them can make you also feel good, but I think like more tired. And they're like, I hear that they're sticky, but I also heard that's like a myth.
Are you talking about Asmodeus cabbage?
Oh yeah, the one that you like turn into smoke like this, and the giant cigar.
Oh, sure, yeah. I can hook you up. I don't want to see it, I only have to crop.
What
Sorry?
Ale was looking for, I'm for.
Sorry, what did you say?
I don't have. I have like it prepared and ready to go. If you want to buy some.
You've got a mellow high, like a body high, like a pet high, maybe something gonna work, do you have Steve?
You sound like my ex-boyfriend. Oh, this is the one that feels cool. So how much are we? What's your price range?
Well, it depends on what you're after. I listed out a few options.
Well, I think the mind is the most powerful tool. So anything that has to do within the mind.
Sure.
Davio?
I've got this one. It sort of lifts up a little pouch. I reckon this is what you're after. 10 gold for that one.
What do we think?
What is that?
It's a shot.
Your brother turns around and goes, I'm with children. Fuck.
This is a. Who wanted this again? I forgot.
Alligala.
This is an alligala plant, and if you're not alligala and you ingest it, you die.
Oh!
I've been known to enjoy a bit of Alligala myself from time to time.
Whoa! Hold on a second. Wait a second.
You have
It isn't like
Alligala
that.
inside you.
Orally? Or?
I mean, either way, I guess.
I'm no longer an adult. I need an adult for this conversation. I need an adult.
10 gold.
10.
That's a very small pouch for 10 gold. What if
You're right, actually. That's a good
So
point.
that's what happened.
Listen. Alright. Feel like this is. Listen, I've had these seeds before. Someone's given me the same thing. They've done it for about, say, 7 gold.
Then go to them.
Yeah, but they're not in the city.
Then I'm selling for
Let's
them.
price match. Alright, they're 7.
I don't do price match. It's a scam, man.
Alright. I learnt this from Habuko.
Stop introducing a South Australian business.
It's important.
We already have Buddy.
Fantasy
Guys,
guys.
Haggle
Fantasy
huge.
Buddy, Fantasy Haguko.
Haggle huge.
Habuko is like a Ulysses Bernadette. It's gonna press down. It's a Ulysses Bernadette creation.
You just posted a keyboard smash.
Alright.
Yeah, your book open on the laptop.
So let's talk business. 7 gold, 8.5 gold, 8.5 gold, take it or leave it.
9.5 gold.
I'll give you 3.
She gives me 9.5 and you give me 3.
No,
Here's the thing,
I just give you 3.
we have a collective bank account.
Then collectively give me 10.
How about we have a Yo Mama off, and if I win, I get it for 7 gold.
That's too much still.
6 gold.
Nuh-uh.
Yo Mama, so glad she grow in the earth and turn into a flower.
It's your turn, mister.
I don't get it.
That means we win then, right?
10 gold, man. I'm giving you a good price, yeah.
I saw that someone on the street is actually actively trying to ruin your stall, and they're trying to sell it for a lower market price.
Then go to them.
But we can't leave.
While we aren't done shopping though, we should get your magic seeds first before we
Yeah,
go
do you
any
want
further.
to do your magic
I
seeds?
don't know. I don't think there's anything of value here.
You don't want the light seeds that make people kind of hide, or the trees sleep good for 5 minutes, or the corporate job.
I mean, it could be fun, but also like looking at these prices, I think he's going to rip everyone off.
Oh, the frosty one is a premium product. The other ones are not so bad.
Is that
The one that dribbles in liquid nitrogen, that's a premium product.
well, I might be angry at us if we don't come home with the alley stuff.
No, I don't think so.
I can give you a leaf if you give me that leaf. It grows into a big tree, you know.
Oh, they have a big thing,
No,
man.
but this one, it lasts longer for 5 minutes because it's actually permanent. And it grows in like a little sling that you can play on.
It's okay, man. Just
I can just take it?
no.
Is there like any like flower pods that need to bloom yet?
Pardon?
Are there any like flower like flowers that haven't bloomed yet, or like he's got any seeds?
Yeah, it's off using packets and stuff.
Your rod is gonna use jeweled craft on like a pack of seeds to make them open. She's like, you know what? I think your business is a bit shady. And she like puts around a packet of seeds and goes, huh, and it's all open.
Make it extra saving throw.
What did you
Dangerous
use?
exploding seeds that blow everything up. Oops.
I think it's fine.
I have to go on this because my laptop is dying. Maybe we should just go somewhere else. I feel like this place is a rip-off, like you said.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we never bought her in weed.
Chat, I can wither and bloom this entire fucking place.
I
think I want to heal for D10 damage.
Dexterity saving throw 18.
18. Basically, what look like the magical specks of glitter just stick to you as the seed packet blows up.
What I wanted. I got something.
Does that make it worthless?
You are fairy fire.
Yeah.
Well, this is
It
fun.
works, but this is one time use, right?
Yeah, there's like 10 of them in this pack.
9 now.
Well, castles and pack. I've got 10 of them. You want?
How much?
75 for this one.
Silver?
Oh god, man. Oh, yes. 75 gold. This is potent stuff. 75.
He says smoked one while we were looking away.
75 gold for 10 of these. Pretty good.
Can we get rid of them now?
I don't think he's needed really, right? I mean, what else is there?
Nothing.
Uh,
I'd rather keep our money and find it somewhere
Sounds
cheaper.
good. yeah.
I feel like by avoiding this man's very obviously stinky business, the plant gods will look down on us and get us someone cooler and better.
If you say so.
My giant cigar looks like a blunt for a second. You disappoint me. And I did a Georgia face and turn away.
I'm sure you've heard that from your family before.
Tell you
That was way too mean.
this guy.
I want to kill that right.
Combat time.
Averages.
Tell your local weed dealer that family's disappointed in them for a cheaper price. Tooltip on the menu.
For a cheaper price.
Yeah.
We'll buy one, dog.
That was so mean.
I'm so sorry.
As you guys are exiting that place, you
Kansas talking to two people.
assumedly you will reconvene as a group.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty easy to spot out.
The first thing that happens is Marcus walks up. He's like, "Everyone, how
Yeah.
much how much money do we have?"
Why? Well, we have less now because we got a lot of the things from the magic warehouse store, and someone tried to scam us on Allegala plants, and it was really dodgy business. And Yovalda said that she was disappointed in them, and I said
We do not need to hear all of this. How much money do we have currently?
We have an angel number. We have 888 gold. Why?
It's actually more than I thought we had, to be honest.
But why?
We need an absurd sum of money
Why?
for a deal that Avian made. Well,
We get it, you're French.
Also, I leave my familiar at the around the
we
go.
found some Aether, and it is exceptionally pure Aether.
But I don't
I'll be
care
on
about
lost
it,
something, mind you as well.
Well, I do, and it is
an issue.
it is extremely important for everything that we are doing. If my studies can come to fruition, it will make all of our travel so much easier, because I will not be stopping us at every single place we go to try to fix this Shanran problem.
How
So
will
you're saying we
bond
should
as
fix the
friends?
problem?
Again,
What?
This word you're using.
Okay.
Again, this word you're using, we, is like including
How
us
much
in it.
money do you have?
I need to include you all. We all include each other in all of the shit that we are doing.
How much gold? How much gold have I?
I wasn't there. How much gold was it? Whatever you're calling yourself these days.
Excuse me.
That's
I can't
Marcus,
keep
thank you
track of
very
it.
much.
Okay, Marcus.
Speak for yourself. Fucking whatever you're calling yourself.
Well, I go by one name.
What, really?
Yes.
So why don't you know how much gold there is?
How much gold?
I wasn't there.
Oh, you got one
It
name.
isn't me. What? How much gold was it?
Hang on,
Avian.
Yavelda asked an important question. Can we please answer Yavelda's question?
How much gold was it?
Avian promised 5,750 gold pieces.
That's crazy. How are you going to earn that?
For enough Aether.
I don't know. I
kill all
thought
of
I
us.
would bring it to my friends.
Well,
When we have our friends.
So what happens if we don't come back in an hour with that sum of money?
It's not an hour. It is tomorrow morning.
That's why it's 7.
12 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, if we don't go back, she gave up one of my vials, so I have one less vial of Aether right now.
look, alright.
This is to revive a woman that means a lot to me.
Alright.
So I'm sorry that there is a price on it.
Alright, W. Here, calm down. I put my hand on your shoulder. Listen, alright, let's listen. Let's just take a deep breath. Alright. I do want to bring Sharma back.
Oh, really?
Not as much as you, because you care about her a lot, but I do want to bring her back. But here's the thing. What makes you think we can all just scrounge up however much gold in a day?
Let's be very clear that I was not the one that made this deal.
I know.
I would have made a better deal than this.
But listen, you're a scientist, you're the egghead, you're the man with a big brain. I feel like you should help with thinking about how to make more money.
Well, I was thinking we could just go in there and take it.
I actually don't even know where you guys went. Where did you guys go?
What was the name of the casino? I was going to ask this, but then we got distracted by asking what the name of the orc was.
It was.
What was the name of the tavern for you?
1 second.
What was the name of the fucking tavern?
Give me a second. I'll talk to one second while I get this.
So, What happens if we fail to show up tomorrow morning with that amount of money?
Yeah, it probably just looks really bad on our end.
I doubt anything happens. The point is they take the collateral then.
Was I like a wealthy person or like a...
It was an exceptionally wealthy person.
They've got eyes on us then.
Maybe so.
That's what I'm thinking.
Definitely not me.
What's their name?
I just wanted to be
I didn't ask
clarification
his
to someone who's played the game a bit more.
It's more than likely they'll get their legs broken, but we'll find out.
Oh,
It'll probably be okay.
Just then?
I mean, they're the ones that made the deal, but
Oh, good.
it is a difficult situation, I understand.
Look, this is difficult because you're not Alvion. Obviously, Alvion made this deal, and I'm a bit annoyed at Alvion more than I'm annoyed at you necessarily. Like, I'm annoyed that you want us to give 5,000 gold by tomorrow, but I'm a little bit annoyed at the fact that Alvion did this, potentially not knowing the consequences. Would I know what this place is if it's mentioned?
Yeah, it's a chain under his name, Torag's Hotel and Casinos.
Would I be aware of like the significance of like, I don't know, potentially pissing him off?
Does this make any, like, while he is a shady businessman, he doesn't really involve himself in any shady businessman tactics. He probably just have a hard time making any deals in the future. Other than that, there probably won't be any repercussions from him directly.
Well, I mean,
It is a deal. The point is you give collateral, and if you do not show up, they keep the collateral. He loses nothing. He gains something out of it. It's no skin off his back. It is skin off our back, however.
okay.
Well, is Shamra going anywhere in the meantime?
I don't know. I do not know if the subject is degrading by the second, and I am
She's still
very
pretty
nervous.
okay.
Why don't we give him? No, hold on, I shan't.
Is there a way we can fabricate currency, even if it is a temporary solution?
I feel like that'll piss him off more than if we just didn't show up with money.
Well, I don't care if we leave the city afterwards.
I do actually, because
You don't want to be here anyway. You don't.
I
want to see
don't
your
want to be
family.
here, but if people see me here and they see me mess with Torald,
Well, you didn't give them your name at the gate or anything, did you? What? Yvoda,
I kind of think
She does think
things
the
are
song.
okay.
Yvoda, why are your lips suspiciously red?
she does the dog like side eye. She's like, listen, even look.
Yvelda, I am not trying to get you involved, and I am not trying to get this party involved. I am genuinely asking for assistance.
Yeah, W is just like that. They're going to grab you when they need help.
If it is up to me, your face and your name will not be a part of it in the slightest. I just need this Aether.
Definitely making this messy.
I can make the gold for you if you want.
That is what I was asking for. Specifically, I was talking to you.
Good
answer.
answer.
If that's a grave you're willing to dig for yourself, then I'm happy to facilitate.
Honestly, if this doesn't end up working, I might as well not be alive anyway.
Oh, he's in love.
Alright,
I have offered on countless occasions to help you murder someone and harvest their brain.
I know, and I'm not saying no to that permanently.
I have absolutely no. I refuse to be a part of this.
So
Whatever risk there is, I can't be part of it.
you're willing to...
Do we
Make an
need
enemy
to
of-
weigh up the moral values
It's
of
not even a
everything I
moral
do
thing.
every time?
This is going against a highly powerful individual who can move what I gather is a significant chunk of the city's resources at his whim, and you want to make an enemy of him?
Oh, no.
I would prefer if we could get the money legitimately. I just don't know how to do it yet.
To be clear as well, he's wealthy, but he's not powerful. There are older families in this city that will... Well, I'll make an example of it just for the sake of it, but this guy is just a businessman.
Is it possible that we give him the money, he dumps it onto a pile of money he keeps somewhere in his basement, and then is none the wiser when it disappears?
I think 5,000 gold disappearing is something that anyone would notice.
What for? Is it for Scrooge McDuck?
Why don't we borrow it off your parents?
Oh, my parents do not speak to me.
Don't know.
Also,
Well, if you ask them nicely.
why would I talk to my parents after 7 years after they disowned me to be like, hi guys, I need to borrow $5,000 to give to my friend to buy drugs to bring my friend back to life, or his friend back to life.
Well,
Don't think I'm taking the piss.
you put it like that. It was very poetic.
It's a piss take.
Do you think they would even have that much gold?
Yeah,
The
merchants,
below cash business stays winning. Slinging W's left and right. That being said, to have your estranged daughter come out of nowhere being like, $6,000 please, $5,000 please, have it all.
Speaking of family businesses,
I suppose if there was a way to contact my family.
Well, there you go.
I thought they hated you more than she hated hers.
they do not hate me. I just left.
I hate my family. I thought I loved them.
We were not on terrible terms. I told my father that I did not want to run the business and told him to get his idiotic assistant to run it, and then I went to teach it at a university. It was my relationship with them is no more toxic than my relationship with anyone here.
That bad one.
I'm so sorry to hear. Point being, we've surely got to be able to put a few strings to throw a few names around. I regret to say that while I've got a bit of experience, I don't have the connections, and I certainly don't have the money, otherwise I would not be here.
Well,
I don't know, paint a picture of the money or something like that.
I would appreciate if we could try to get to the money in some legitimate way. If the plan B needs to be that I call Mummy and Daddy, then I will attempt to do that as well.
That should be your #1 priority before going to mine.
Jordan, can you roll me a D100, please?
D100.
To get a phone call with Mummy and Daddy.
Whoever
I
said
heard you in a bit.
there are eyes on us, I was
90.
with parts of that trace up.
That's crazy.
90.
Hamish, can I get you to do the same?
If you want me to roll stuff, let me know.
Yes. Please give me one stuff.
My parents.
D100, you
Yes,
say?
please.
As soon as they said there are eyes on us,
64.
I'm just going to make a note of these. So you said 90?
90.
Oh yeah, we got like kids in the party.
64. Okay, I get you to roll D100. Stuart.
90.
Oh my god!
Nathaniel,
Yeah,
can I get you
90.
to roll me a D100, please?
Should have said which is which.
Which angle they're shooting you at?
I get a 1. They go, "Hi, daughter."
Straight up to your face. Hey, you're a Bellikesh, right?
Yeah, sure.
Give me the money.
Okay. Olivia, can I get you to roll me a D100, please?
100 times.
96. Fucking love rolling
Colin, can I get you
D100s.
to
I'm
roll
telling you.
D100.
After
not
you've done
even
your
there.
stealth roll?
Not even there, dang.
It might be something different though.
27 for stealth. And D100.
Yes, please.
A plus 15, so.
Yeah,
Plus
that
5 and
trace.
plus that trace up. 6.
Yes! Let's
Hell
go!
And Devin,
One away from James Bond.
She also got a 6.
Sweet.
Hey, we good? 666 if you take away my 9.
You 96
The devil shows up. Hey guys.
6 is all around.
6 is around, baby.
As you guys sort of argue amongst yourselves and discuss the potentiality of how you're going to scrounge up these funds, you feel this sort of like puff of smoke and wind sort of like down to the right and near the ground, and you're met with this sort of pungent smell of sulfur and brimstone, this ash on the wind.
Even me.
With your senses, probably yes.
I would
I
get a
mean,
whiff
how
of
far
it.
away you
and
are.
Damn, who
I would
had
be
ash?
gone there.
Hilda, this is no time to be
I'm
cooking a
so
meal.
stinky.
I thought it was you. Why'd you let one rip? What was suddenly that angry?
What is that? I
Well.
look around.
Struggling on money?
Who are you?
You see before you, no taller than maybe 2.5 foot tall, very, very well dressed individual with tiny little horns poking out, and and he looks at you with this sort of like charitable grin, and the name's not important, but your predicament is.
The one that plugged in is the one you took it in. The other one doesn't work in this camera for some reason right now. We'll troubleshoot it later.
Yes, the name's not important, but your predicament is. And it seems that you're strapped for cash.
No.
Well, you should speak more about what you're talking about before we have any response to it.
No. Be funny for one second.
It looks like what I imagined it could be.
He does not look like a rock.
It really depends on how much you're after. How much money are you seeking?
None.
Little short of 6,000 gold.
Stop talking.
Isn't short of 6,000 gold. How about we just round it up to even 6,000?
Excuse me. Now, forgive me for interrupting. I'm just a little bit curious, right, before you start doing anything. Where did you come from?
Oh, I just keep an ear out for people in need, wherever they are, and offer my services.
Okay.
This is a smart person. We shouldn't be.
That thoughtful. We should do it that way.
No.
Why do you have a judgment on this? You
This
didn't
is
want
a
to help me out at
scorn-
all.
This is a scorned person, and my empath told me never to talk to scorned people.
Okay, well that is great, but I am not getting assistance from this
This is
side.
a bad deal, and we should not take a deal.
I just think I have a bad feeling about what is going on. Someone literally just farted and showed up.
I do as well. I'm not super sold on this, but I'm at least going to hear what it is.
He hasn't even asked for anything. He just wants to give you money.
What is the deal?
It's a charitable cause.
Not here.
Hello. Do not look at her. Do not look at either of them. Look at me. Tell me what the deal is.
Let's see. My master creates an entertainment, and well, I hear it on the winds that you're formidable. I will arrange for you to get an instantaneous 6,000 gold if you wish, but we have a particularly heated arena fight, and if you wish later, that might be arranged.
Battle arena campaign 2.
You rolled a tears off your
Bring
skin, it's
it
just
back.
lapis. It was me the whole
Say
time.
6,000 gold. You could have fleeced him for 10 grand.
Fight an arena fight for 6k.
Sorry.
Yes.
And
because my master is most charitable, I will give you the 6,000 first.
I have to say, I don't feel particularly formidable. I might sit this one out. You have fun there.
now just out of curiosity, because it's literally just this one person, is it just this one person going into this battle arena, or is it everybody?
Whoever wishes, everyone who signs up gets a 6,000.
Mind you, we have kids.
Everyone who signs up gets the 6,000. It is 6,000 each.
Correct.
Why don't we round it?
Are you gonna give all the details?
That is all the details.
Where is it? How long is it for? When does it occur? What happens if people get hurt? Are you gonna pay out compensation on top of the 6,000 per person?
There will be no compensation. The battle will kick in whenever you except if you accept, the duration of the battle will be until either party is completely wiped.
Okay.
It will be in my master's entertainment hall.
And where is that?
He looks like if as if he just genuinely doesn't understand the question.
And who's the master? And why aren't they here?
Well, he's busy, of course. Let me put it this way. There are many people who need many, many things all the fucking time. And if he went around answering everyone's calls, they would probably get answered in 500 to 600 years. He has people helping him.
Do we get cool costumes in the fight?
If you want to put something together beforehand, you absolutely can. We have no we do not provide the costumes, unfortunately.
We will need 5 minutes of privacy right now.
Of course. Just vanishes in a plume of sulfuric smoke.
I promise you, I am not trying to make waves in this party. I have never tried so much in my life to be amicable with other human beings. That is what I am attempting to do now. Here is what I am going to say. I am willing to put my life on the line for this money. I am not willing to put an unwilling person's life on the line for this money. So, I will agree to me be a part of this if one other person in this party agrees to do it with me. If everybody is against it, I will tell him to fuck off. That is my deal.
Are you saying that the only difference between ethics and unethics for you is whether they're willing?
I am saying I do not think about it too much. I go with my gut, and this is what my gut is saying.
You still have some Aether, don't you?
I do.
I'm willing to bet that there'd be someone in the slums willing to trade their life for one last hit.
There's something about that I don't like either.
That's the point that Hamish is making.
I know.
Misty's like, what the fuck's going on?
Do I know anything about this? Because I accidentally locked myself out of the game until next morning.
I forgot about that. You're having sex right now. Oh god.
You get a call from the guy. He's like, yeah, you've had a tap in the entire time.
Yeah.
The fucking dude pulled himself.
Yeah. Don't mind us for this special broadcast.
Suddenly
Listen,
the whole
I know
room
you're
smells like
busy,
sulfur.
but listen, I have a proposition.
Who's getting proposition?
Dario from me again.
God, it's always the case.
And he's actually thinking about it this time.
You have one there.
I want to just look into Davio's face, and I just how
There's an important decision.
I need to know
You
what
should
his
come into
actual
the
expression
Put
is.
my shoes
Davio's-
in your house and I will listen.
Expression.
Have you heard of that one so far?
I
I mean, right now, Davi's
No,
expression
I know
is
that we're meant to be
conflicted
dealing
in what
with
Ali
the
said.
6,000, I don't know the stakes.
But
6,000 each.
Oh.
he is like it's I think it's desperate. Like he definitely has desperation on his face that is pretty deep seated right now.
Uvalda, I think, looks equally conflicted. Not a week, Ali said, but she's. How badly do you want this Aether?
I
for
was
Sandra?
about to call my parents. That's how badly I want
I
it.
don't know your relationship
It
with
is
your
not
parents.
something do I look like a person who wants to call his parents?
Would you call your parents?
Well, it's a bit different. See, they like actually actively disowned me. I don't know if your parents actively disowned you.
Assume you're in the same position.
I kind of disowned myself in a way, but I think they would assist me if I called for them. I just do not want to do that. But I could still do that if everyone here is against it.
This deal isn't something that we should be even remotely trying to agree upon. I don't think we should be doing that. So.
It's a per person thing, Aether. Davio can go in with it if he wants. I'm sitting out, you can too.
Davio, I genuinely care about you, and I don't want you to get yourself into trouble that you can't undo. Not that you have, like, you've already done this before. You've done it a lot. I don't think this is wise. I would rather you swallow your pride and call your parents and hope and pray that they will even remotely hear you out than to do this. I think it's too dangerous.
I want you guys all to take note of what is happening right now. I will summon the horn guy back.
Yes?
Go fuck yourself.
Very well.
There. Now I have to figure out how to contact my parents. Are we happy?
This is for the best.
I want you, both of you especially, to understand that I listen when you speak to me. And when I say this is important to me, I do not like to be belittled for it. And I am trying, with whatever this is, whatever we call this group, whatever happens here, I am trying to both help you and hopefully get some help in return.
We're not going to belittle you for this.
I felt pretty belittled a second ago. When I was asking for help and everyone was seemingly not willing to help me at all until a demon appeared.
Well, in our defense, this was something that was kind of like with no context, so for all we know, like...
You can say in your defense, I am an asshole, and I will accept that as an answer. Because I understand that as well. But I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to not be an asshole.
Well, we'll teach you. Or at least we're trying to teach you.
I am a teacher myself. I believe teachers are some of the worst students.
Well then, you might start calling yourself an apprentice then.
I will not be doing that.
Be good.
If only I was a sorcerer. Oh,
If only I had higher intelligence than
all
God.
that fucking stuff.
You see, Davio, the thing that just doesn't make sense to me is you work around all the time, treating everyone else like they're so much less than you. It's something you truly believe. It's one of the few things I've figured out about you properly. But it's all talk and you never actually follow through. You just say that they're no good and less than you and akin to dirt on your boot and whatever else. Treat him that way. That's what you believe.
I do not believe that. But there was a time in my life where I did. I am trying to not do that anymore.
Even if it's for something you want. Ever so desperately. Genre is worth so much more than some nobody in this city.
This is the thing. I have told you if there is an alternative to something that is displeasurable to the masses, then I will do it. And right now there is an alternative. I'm going to go call my father.
Very well. Let me know when you've failed on that plan as well.
I can go help you find somebody to go call him.
That would be agreeable.
Also, Davio, before we do, haven't I also just like said to you, I don't know if I said this to you as me or as me, but I always thought that you were good inside. You just got that like, you're like a crab. Soft and mushy inside, hard shell on the outside.
I believe you have said that to me before, but I do not believe it in the slightest. The only good that's inside me is unfortunately that parasite that is stuck within my mind. And it will soon be annulled.
Call me the ocean, because I think the tides are changing. Woo.
That's heavy.
There it is. Big words from someone not willing to kill for personal gain.
let us go over.
Alright. And with that's where we'll end our session back.
Very well. That's a good idea. Because I need to figure out how I'm going to do this conversation.
Yes, I figured.
Would you rather be in debt to a demon or your parents?
And you'll have to read my backstory again to make sure you know my parents.
What do you think I was doing while you guys were discussing whether you take the demon deal or not?
I just had another chat with that guy. He sounded like he had some good stuff to say.
We're offering up to a total of $42,000.
Well, thank you for joining us today at Dice Dice Revolution. Jordan, do you have a game recommendation?
I do! Metaphor Refantasio. The new, well, not new, it's like 6 months old at this point. Atlas JRPG that is set in a world with a bunch of different tribes that are sort of like races in D&D. And essentially one of the major kings of the major capital dies, and there's and the king left behind like some magic that essentially says the next person decided as king will just be the person who the most people genuinely believe in their hearts will be the best king. And so and there's one very evil guy who is trying to usurp the throne and make everyone believe that he will be the best king. And it is a really, really, really incredible game. It is actually one of my favorite games of all time right now. I'm almost finished it. I'm like 50-something hours in. And it's a great RPG. The gameplay is a lot of fun. The characters are incredible. The story's really, really, really engaging. It hasn't gotten slow the entire 50-something hours that I've been playing it. It's been pretty fast-paced and interesting the entire time. And it's got sort of that Atlas style that you might know from like Persona games and stuff that is really good. So definitely worth it. So yeah, thank you for joining us for Dice Dice Revolution, our return to form. Apologies for any technical difficulties you might have had or like readjusting to the space. But thank you for joining us. Regardless, go to our social media, Dice Dice Rev D&D. It's all at the bottom of the screen. Or you can follow us on Twitch and subscribe to us on YouTube to know when we're streaming. But thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Later.